Hello. Today I want to talk about phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs cause people learning English a lot of problems, and hopefully today I can answer some of them. If you want a worksheet to fill out while you watch the video, click on the link, print out the worksheet. You can use it to help you take notes, and you can use it to study later after you finish the video. So first, phrasal verb is a verb plus preposition combination. For example, here I have look, we know what look means, and I have the word up, we know what up means. If I put those together, look and up, I get something like this. However, look at this sentence. Look up the word in the dictionary. Look up here has a very different meaning than what's happening in the picture. Look up the word in the dictionary means to search for something in the dictionary, which doesn't involve looking up at the sky at all. So phrasal verb is a verb plus preposition combination where the meaning is going to be very different from the verb and the preposition taken separately. Here's another example, look and after. We know what look means, do some work with the eyes. We know what after means is the opposite of before. So if someone says, can you look after my kids? What does that mean? Look after, in this situation, means to babysit or to watch or to mind the kids. So, phrasal verbs. There's two kinds of phrasal verbs. Intransitive, those are phrasal verbs that don't get an object. They don't require an object to complete the meaning of the sentence. Then there's transitive phrasal verbs, and these require an object to complete the meaning of the sentence. Let's take a look at each one. First, we're going to talk about intransitive phrasal verbs. These are the ones that don't require an object. For example, shut up. So in this, I don't have to say shut up you, I just say shut up. Another one, my car breaks down all the time. Here's my car, and this is what it usually looks like. Next, I always dress up for parties. So dress up, oh, I lost my picture. Dress up means to wear fancy clothes. And Dan's fashion is catching on. What is Dan's fashion? Socks with sandals. Always a good look. Catching on means becoming more popular. So, intransitive phrasal verbs don't need an object to complete the idea. Let's move on, and we'll talk about transitive phrasal verbs, and these are the ones that need an object to complete the idea. For example, my children take after me. Here's me, and here's my children. So my children take after me. Take after means to either look the same or behave the same as the child behaves the same as the parent. So with transitive phrasal verbs, I need an object, and there's two different kinds. There's separable, which we'll talk about first, and then there's inseparable, which we'll talk about later. If we look at this soccer game, we can see it's raining very badly. So they should call off the game. The object is right here, the game. I can move the object and put it between the verb and the preposition, and they should call the game off. Those two sentences, the same meaning. Sometimes we use a pronoun with a separable transitive phrasal verb, and in that situation, the pronoun must come between the verb and the preposition. So I cannot say they should call off it. It always has to be they should call it off. Let's look at another example. You can see the bad grade in the report card. And what does that mean? He needs to do over the assignment. Here I have the object after the preposition. He needs to do the assignment over. And the second one here, the object is between the verb and the preposition. And for the last one, I'll use a pronoun, and the pronoun always has to go between the verb and the preposition. Now we're going to talk about the inseparable phrasal verbs. So these are ones that require an object, but the object is always going to come after the phrasal verb. So we got rid of the photocopier. Got rid of means to throw away or to no longer own it. And with get rid of, the object always comes after the preposition. Most of the inseparable, or most of the 3-word phrasal verbs like got rid of are inseparable. So the object always comes after. You can see the kids in the picture are watching Dan's video, so the students look forward to the end of Dan's video. This is the object, and it's always going to come after the preposition to. I won't put up with bad behavior. Put up with means to tolerate. So the kids are being bad, the teacher takes them into the hall and yells at them. I won't put up with bad behavior. So today, I've talked about phrasal verbs. I said there's intransitive phrasal verbs, and these require no object to complete the idea. There's transitive phrasal verbs that need an object, and there's separable ones where I could put the object after the preposition, or I could put it between the verb and the preposition. If it's a pronoun, it must go between the verb and the preposition. And they're inseparable, and those are where the object comes after the preposition. And that's with all of the 3-word phrasal verbs and some of the 2-word ones. I hope this helps you understand a little bit about how phrasal verbs work. The big problem with phrasal verbs is there are so many of them, and people use them so much that it can be very difficult. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel, and please share this video with any of your friends who are learning English and might benefit from what I'm talking about. Thank you, and have a great day.